Hugh Marston Hefner. Name: Hugh Marston Hefner. Profession: magazine publisher. Nationality: American. Date of birth: April 9, 1926. Place of birth: Chicago, Illinois, USA. Why a billionaire? Playboy Enterprises. Hugh Hefner's parents were both teachers. He went to Sayre Elementary School and Steinmetz High School. He then worked as a writer for a military newspaper in the U.S. Army from 1944 to 1946. He later graduated from the University of Illinois with a BA in psychology with a double major in creative writing and art in 1949. After graduation, he took a semester of graduate courses in sociology and women and gender studies at Northwestern University but dropped out soon after. Working as a copywriter for Esquire magazine, he left in January 1952 after he was denied a $5 salary increase. In 1953, he lent his furniture for $600 and raised $8,000 from 45 investors, including $1,000 from his mother, to launch Playboy, which was going to be called Stag Party. The undated first issue, published in December 1953, featured Marilyn Monroe from her 1949 nude calendar shoot. Hefner, who never met Monroe, owns the burial chamber next to hers. Hefner married Mildred Williams in 1949, but before their wedding, Mildred confessed that she had had an affair while he was away in the Army. Mildred allowed him to sleep with other women because of guilt for her betrayal. She hoped that it would protect their marriage, but they got divorced in 1959. They had 2 children, Christy and David. Hefner remade himself as a gourmet and an important man around town. This was the lifestyle he promoted in his magazine and 2 TV shows he hosted. He admitted to being involved with maybe 11 out of 12 months' worth of playmates during some of these years. Hefner had a minor stroke in 1985 at age 59. After re-evaluating his lifestyle, he made many changes. The wild, all-night parties died down, and in 1988, his daughter Christy began to run the Playboy empire. The following year, he married Playmate of the Year, Kimberly Conrad. The couple had 2 sons, Marston Glenn and Cooper Bradford. Now the notorious Playboy mansion had been changed into a family home. In 1998 he and Conrad separated. Hefner then began to move exclusive groups of young women into the mansion, even dating up to 7 girls at once. After an 11-year separation, Hefner got divorced from Conrad. Hefner has said that he only stayed married to her for the sake of his children. His youngest child had just turned 18. Hefner now talks about making a film about his life. Questions: 1. Where was he educated? 2. Which university did he graduate from? 3. Which magazine did he work for? 4. How did he raise money to start Playboy? 5. Which actress did Playboy feature in its first issue? 6. Whom did he marry? 7. What was her confession? 8. What kind of lifestyle did he promote? 9. After his stroke, who began to run the Playboy empire? 10. He had 2 sons from his second marriage. What are their names? Vocabulary. Give words which mean the opposite of the following. 1. Last. 2. Clothed. 3. After. 4. Faithfulness. 5. Single. 6. Approved. 7. Borrowed. 8. Concealed. 9. Denied. 10. Destroy.